Hey guys, it's Coalpaw, and I'm here to bring you guys another video looking at a top 5 this time. Top 5 things I have learned while being in the furry fandom. Now, I personally have only been part of this community for probably about 6 years or so, but even in that short amount of time, I have personally learned a lot. Now, a little disclaimer, these 5 things are very specific to me. They may or may not be specific to you or relatable, but that doesn't really matter. I just would like to share because some people have asked, and I think these are 5 lessons that are very important to learn as being part of this really wonderful fandom. So number 1, the family and the community aspect. Right away when I found out about this fandom, I made friends almost immediately. Shout out to you, Air Guitar. I met some furries at a Comic-Con, and right away I was invited to friend them on Facebook, to join some local groups, and within a few months I was even welcome to stay at one of their homes. So furries, especially towards other furries, very friendly, very welcoming. You're part of the club right away. And I keep on noticing that as well. Some of my best friends, closest friends, are furries that I've met in this community. So it's really, really neat, and that keeps on happening. So it's a really, really great thing to kind of take note and to take in, is that you will make some of your best friends in this community right away. Number 2, probably basically my intro into the fandom, is art. So, I mean, I was already an artist beforehand when I met my first couple of furry friends, and they found out that I could draw basically furries without even being aware of it. I basically had a ticket in. Like when I started, you know, I was doing commissions for very cheap, not really having a clue what to price myself at. And as I got better and more known, my price have gone up, and now I'm trying to make, you know, a little bit of a business out of it. So that's my goal with that. So it's crazy. This is full of amazing artists, people starting from scratch, and some of the best artists that I've seen in the world. It is wild. And again, only being in this fandom for a few years, starting from basically the very bottom. Now I have a website, I have an Instagram, Furfinity, a Patreon, and coming soon, a comic. So it's been pretty crazy just in a few years. All right, number 3. This is a big one. Sex. I know, you've heard all about it already. You've heard people talk about it, cringe, whatever. Basically, what I want to talk about here really quick, sex doesn't equal bad, all right? I think a lot of furries kind of need to get that out of their head. Whenever we're talking about it in the fandom, it shouldn't be, oh my God, don't talk about it, don't mention it. It's just sex. There are a lot of people in this fandom, a lot of artists and crafters and whatever. It involves sex. It's not embarrassing. It's just part of the fandom. You have a lot of consenting adults. It's going to happen. Calm down, people. But I mean, old school stuff, that CSI show, there's a lot of stuff that gives it a bad rap. But basically, it's natural. It's normal. As long as it's legal, safe, consenting, have at it, guys. Don't give, you know, your not safe for work artists, you know, a bad rep. Mersuiters, the fetish side, whatever. If you're into it, great. If you're not, fine. Let it go, guys. It's part of it. Just let it happen. Anyway, moving on. Number 4. This is probably one of the hardest lessons that I am still learning, and that basically is, not everyone's going to like you. Shocking, I know, but it's true. Basically what this means is that most of us think that we're probably pretty decent people. We have a lot of friends, we're friendly, we're giving, we're caring, whatever. But every now and then, you're gonna meet some bad eggs. You're gonna meet people that don't like you for all kinds of reasons. You could be getting popular. You could have a suit and they don't. Or you might just have a different life than theirs. Who knows? You could have a different political view, a different value set, morals. Who knows? I know it's a hard lesson. Like for me personally on Furfinity, if somebody stops watching me, I'm always like, why did they stop following me? Or it's weird and we don't know who it is. You might never know the reason. Ultimately, that's okay. It's a hard lesson. We need to learn to let it go, but it happens. Sometimes you might say the wrong thing. You might hang out with the wrong people. I myself, I've been chastised because I've either liked a certain artist or YouTuber that someone else doesn't. They associate us as basically being the same type of people or agreeing to all the same things. And because of that, they cast you out. They'll say horrible things about you that aren't true. They witch hunt, whatever. But basically, it happens. Some people suck. You're not going to please everyone. But the important thing to learn from that is it doesn't matter. Not everybody matters. Pay attention to the people that do, whether it's loved ones, friends, family. Keep those people close. Focus your energy on the positive. There's more of that in the fandom than the negative. Push that negative aside. All right, guys, so keep that in mind. Hard lesson to swallow, but it's an important one. And lastly, number 5, fursuits. So obviously people have mentioned this before. You do not need a fursuit to be a furry. It is absolutely true. Doesn't matter when you can have a shirt, ears, a badge. You can have absolutely nothing. You can still be a furry. Now, the thing is with fursuits, yes, they are fun. This fandom is visual. People will see this more than they might see, your plain dressed friend beside you. That's okay. If you can afford it, wonderful. If you can make it, even better. They are fun. They are nice to have. I absolutely love it. I got mine within 6 months of being in this fandom and never looked back. I hope to get more. We'll see. But basically, just remember, they are fun. They are hot. They are expensive. And it's a nice thing to have. It's a luxury item. Please don't break your bank. Don't not pay your bills to get a suit. Be smart, guys. Save your money. Work hard. If you want one, great. Have fun. And if you don't, that's fine. Have fun too. Bring them all in. So basically, guys, that's my top 5 big lessons that I've learned in this fandom. I hope that's maybe helped you kind of look at this fandom a little bit differently or better, or who knows. So tell me, guys, in the comments, what's your biggest lesson that you guys have learned in this fandom? Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you very much for watching me, guys. Stay tuned for my next video. Check out my Patreon for some comic info and all that good stuff. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you later. Bye.